Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Izzuddin Faiz bin Abdul Razak. My metric number is A1AA0367. We will explain about our research proposal. Our proposal title is Factor Determine Customer Satisfaction Toward Green Product. I will present Chapter 1. There are a few important points in Chapter 1 such as background, intro, problem statement, objective, research question, hypothesis, significant, definition of term, and summary of this chapter. First of all, 1.1 Introduction. Environmental pollution is increasing day by day. It is an environmental issue that needs to be addressed because it increases the potential for the spread of disease and affect the quality of life. To overcome this problem, green products have become the choice of customers worldwide because conventional product cause environmental pollution problem. Green product mean all things to preserve the environment and nature and minimize or reduce the negative effect of human activities. Second is about 1.2 background of the study. In this part, we explain about the existence and development of green product. Nowadays, many consumers prefer to buy green products over commercial products. From this behavior, many activities have been done by everyone as proof that they are responsible for the environment. For example, energy saving campaign by turning off light for a specific hour, known as our plastic bagless day campaign, and so on. Not only that, many manufacturers produce green products as the demand for green product continues to increase day by day. It shows that they are actually very concerned about the environment. Next, 1.3. It is about problem statement. There are a few people who still do not care about green product. They still consider green product less in terms of quality because it uses recycled material. However, there are also people who prefer and more satisfied with using green product. Some are satisfied with using green product due to its quality factor, and some are satisfied due to its price and eco-label. Not only that, there are also the other factors such as green practice and environmental concern. Although many studies have been done in identify this factor, it does not focus entirely on customer satisfaction toward green products. This study is to further study the relationship between these factors and customer satisfaction towards green product. After that, 1.4 Objective of research. There are 5 objectives in this research. This objective based on independent variable that we choose. Objective 1, to examine the product quality that determine customer satisfaction toward green products. Objective 2, to examine the price that determine customer satisfaction toward green products. Objective 3, to examine the green practice that determine customer satisfaction toward green products. Objective 4, to examine the environment concern that determine customer satisfaction toward green products. Objective 5, to examine the eco-label that determine customer satisfaction toward green products. Next, 1.5 Research question. It depends on the objective, so it has 5 questions same to the objective. Question 1, does the product quality determine customer satisfaction toward green product? Question 2, does the price determine customer satisfaction toward green product? Question 3, does the green practice determine customer satisfaction toward green products? Question 4, does the environment concern determine customer satisfaction toward green product? And question 5, does the eco-label determine customer satisfaction toward green product? 1.6 Hypothesis of the study. There are 5 hypotheses in this proposal. H1, there is a significant positive relationship between product quality and customer satisfaction toward green product. H2, there is a significant positive relationship between price and customer satisfaction toward green products. H3, there is significant positive relationship between green practice and customer satisfaction toward green product. H4, there is a significant positive relationship between environment concern and customer satisfaction toward green product. H5, there is a significant positive relationship between eco-label and customer satisfaction toward green product.
Significance of the study. There are two variables that have been discussed in our study, which is independent variable and dependent variable. Independent variable that has been set is product quality, price, green practice, environment concern, and eco-label. While dependent variable is determined customer satisfaction towards green product. Both of the variables have a positive relationship with the customer satisfaction towards green product. The results of the research are important. This is because it will have an impact on customer satisfaction towards green product. Definition of terms. For the green product are sustainable product designed to minimize the impact of the environment throughout its life cycle and even after it is useless. For example, products that use recycled material, minimize waste, and reduce water and energy consumption, and produce less toxic material. This means that green products are products that benefit the environment as well as its user. It will not cause side effects that can harm its user in the short term as well as long term. Chapter summary. In this chapter, we gain a general understanding of what the problem statement, research objective, research question, hypothesis, and so on. In addition, we also gain an understanding of how to set it in our study so that it is more helpful and easier for us in completing the task and study we are conducting. For the problem statement, refer to a brief description of the factors that determine customer satisfaction with green product. Meanwhile, research objective refer to a brief determination of factors that affect the customer satisfaction that research like us want to achieve. Next, the research question is a question form to help the research to get an answer or solution to the problem statement that has been set. The last is hypothesis, which is the assumption proposed by the research based on the limited evidence that the research obtained from the search for initial information, where the evidence or information will be the starting point for the research to carry out the study more carefully.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Tiaman Bibi Mahadi. I will present about Chapter 2, Literature Review. Okay, first, introduction. The study provides a literature review of determined customer satisfaction toward green products. We like to portray a green product as one that has less of an ecological effect or is less unfavorable to human well-being than the customary product same. Green products are energy proficient, strong, and frequently have low upkeep prerequisites. Liberated from ozone assaulting synthetics, harmful mist, and don't create poisonous results. Regularly made of reused materials or content of from inexhaustible and maintainable sources. Acquired from nearby makers or asset and biodegradable or effectively reused either to some extent or in general. Okay, first point is product quality. Green product quality defined as the dimension of product features, product design, and product package that are involved in energy saving, pollution prevention, for recycling and being environment friendly. Green product quality can be a best or good starting point for providing customer satisfaction. High product quality could pick up more prominent item and element from clients, just as lead to fulfillment of retailers and wholesalers. High quality product also must have a hazardous substance management system that can make sure our earth is safe, such as green supply chain, international directive and standard, sustainable products, and lastly is customer satisfaction. Okay, the second point is product price. While people shopping in a store or scrolling through a product online, they will notice that green products are almost always more expensive than conventional products. The reason is first, product that has a high efficiency washer and dryers are more expensive upfront but save money in the long run. Second, the demand for green product is not high as conventional product. And third one is reasonable work and moral practice tend to cost more. To produce green product, from securing raw materials to deliver the final outcome, practically all means of the assembly and creation cycle of green product cost more than conventional item. When people purchase green product despite the price tags, they will put a good example for other people to see and motivating to follow the steps of the people who love to use green products for the sake of our earth. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Wan Amin Khalili bin Wan Muhammad Abrisam. Now I want to continue independent variable number 3, which is green practice. Green practice are environmental friendly action which can help to environment protection and sustainability development. Environmental friendly practice in retail consumer uses and how they are perceived in practical way. Activities or action that are employed by an organization with the aim of protecting the environment and reducing its carbon emission. The environment benefit when people make choices that encourage things such as organic farming, responsible land use, and habitat preservation. For example, organic farming reduces greenhouse gas emission and lowers air pollution. Tree conservation means better air quality. A healthy environment means a more sustainable future. Green practice help the firms in making decisions about supplier and working together for the supply of material, equipment, parts, and service to achieve the environmental goals. Green practice that theory suggests that companies that have innovative management tend to seek out emerging sources of competitive advantage, such as new environmental practice to better satisfy customers. Managers concerned about the realization of superior environmental performance, which indicate customer recognition of green image of the company through the company's green practice performance, because they believe that gain realization of such performance in public will give a distinctive advantage that intensifies their competitive power. The two theories indicate that regardless of the financial condition, the company or the management strategies, the primary reason why companies are engaging in conducting and developing superior environmental performance is to improve the image of the company by conducting green practice and eventually to obtain the competitive advantage. 10 green practice that work, which is green roofs, transportation emission reduction, solar power, low power post, recycling program, selling green products, carbon footprint labeling, building eco-friendly new store, purchasing green power, and reduce packaging.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shazwan bin Muhammad Sati. I will continue to present the independent variable. Number 4 is environment concern. Environment concern means one consciousness toward environmental problems and his desire to solve this problem according to Singh Ambassador 2012. Such people are looking to limit the conscious of use of product made of scarce resources and to make an effort to save energy and refuse purchasing the product that have inappropriate and additional packaging according to Riyadh 2013. Okay, and the last is eco label. Eco label is related to a product collective overall environmental performance, and the indicators of environmental performance of a product developed to try and prevent consumer from being confused over claim of environmental friendliness according to Nick Abdul Rashid 2009. Okay, eco label can create a positive impact between knowledge of green product and consumer satisfaction to purchase when consumer aware about eco label. Okay, and the last I will present the dependent variable, which is customer satisfaction toward green product. Okay, traditionally, customer satisfaction is considered as determinant of customer behavior in the long run. Satisfaction is widely used to measure the relationship between consumer and business. Okay, while satisfaction shows the possibility of customer in repurchasing of the product. Okay, overall satisfaction is defined as the emotional impact of a consumer product after they evaluate the use of their product according to Chen at 2014. Okay, according to Diaphone 2010, state that the green product marketing must be done on target in order to be able to reach all the expected target consumer.
Research methodology. Research methodology basically a process of how a study is performed. It contains method and technique for performing a specific analysis of finding. In this chapter, the studies covers research methodologies that explain in particular the method that has been used to gather and evaluate the data with the idea of achieving the goals of the study. This research includes an outline of design, sampling frame, population, sampling method, sampling size, unit of analysis, research instrument, the validity of instrument, data collection procedure, and plan of data analysis. The main objective in this research is to look in depth the factor that determine customer satisfaction towards green product. In this chapter, the research also highlight either the qualitative or the quantitative approach that has been used of the study. For the next is study design. It is necessary for research design to be constructed to provide the framework for the study in order to improve the research. To ensure the effectiveness of the research, it is important to research design is well coordinated and prepared as a guide for the researcher. In this research, qualitative type of research has been used for data collection purpose. The questionnaire approach focus on systematic analysis of numerical data gathered by the use of large scale such as survey and questionnaire. Formal questionnaire has been conducted to enable the researcher get the detail on what the factor that determine customer satisfaction towards green product. Survey research also has been used since it is fast and has the potential to meet more respondents at the lowest cost. The next point is sampling frame. In terms of sampling frame, this study used some theory in order to discuss the relationship between the variables and also identify the factor that determine customer satisfaction towards green product. This study examines whether there is any relationship between the product quality, price, green practice, environment concern, and eco-label. This study developed a framework including the independent variable element that would affect the customer satisfaction towards green product. For the next point is instrument. The specification for the proper design of a data collection instrument need to consider in the preparation of the instrument. The research instrument that used in this study is a quantitative method. The analysis refers to questionnaire and method used to evaluate the factor that determine customer satisfaction towards green product. For the questionnaire, it consists two parts, which is section A and section B. The question in section A is a demographic background of respondent. Meanwhile, in section B, the question is to determine the customer satisfaction towards green product. From this questionnaire, there are 5 parts of question.
Hi, my name is Shafatina Javiti Jeffrey. My matrix number is A18A0817. I will explain about the population, sampling method, type of research, sample size, and measure scale. First is population. The population refers to the certain group of people that have similar characteristics. For the study of factors that determine customer satisfaction towards the product, the researcher will conduct an investigation for those customers who are experienced in the green product. Second is sampling method. Sampling is the subgroup of population and represent the conclusion for the whole targeted population. The sampling method are divided into two, which is probability and non-probability sampling method. In this study, we decided to use probability sampling method, which is sample random sample, because it's suitable for quantitative research. Every member of the targeted population has high chance to be involved for the study. The type of this study is quantitative research and it to be structured in the numbering data collection. The researcher also used a close-ended question where the respondent need to answer the question based on the answer provided. We targeted around 300 respondents and will be conduct around 2 months. The researcher will spread the research form via Google Form link. The online question consists of 21 questions and the respondent can fill out around 10 until 15 minutes. We use 5 levels of Likert scale that consists of strongly disagree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree. The scale technique we'll use in the section B to test the respondent satisfaction based on the product quality, price, green practice, environment concern, and eco label for the green product. Thank you.
Next part in the methodology is validity of instrument. The instrument used in the study need to be content validated. Validity is used in the study to measure how well data that had collected cover the actual research area. Regarding to field 2005, validity basically means measure what is intended to be measured. Next part in the methodology is data collection procedure. Data collection procedure is a process of collecting data from all the relevant sources that driven to find the answer for the research problem, take a look at the hypothesis and evaluate the result. Data collection consists of 2 categories, which are primary data and secondary data. The primary data collection method is divided into 2 types, which are qualitative and quantitative research method. In this study, we have used a quantitative research method. We have used an online questionnaire to collect data from respondents by create a Google form. The Google form will be distributed to the UMK student and public, and we will distribute the questionnaire until we can get the number of respondents that we needed, which is 300 respondents. After that, we will use a SPSS to analyze our data collection precisely. The last part in the methodology is plan of data analysis. Plan for data analysis is to explain the technique used to analyze data obtained from the questionnaire. In our study, we have used a descriptive data analysis. Descriptive analysis is used to describe the basic feature of the data in our study. We have used a confidence interval analysis to accept and or reject the H-null. The H-null will be rejected when it lies outside the interval, which is less than the lower bound and greater than the upper bound. If the reference value specified in the H-null lies within the interval, which is not less than the lower bound or greater than the upper bound, H-null fail to reject, meaning that H-null will be accepted.